A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. U.S. President Donald Trump faced immediate backlash following his year-end address to the nation on December 17, 2025. Critics from both sides of the political aisle accused him of evading responsibility and deflecting blame onto others, particularly his predecessor, Joe Biden. The speech, delivered from the White House's diplomatic reception room, was meant to recap Trump's first 11 months back in office, but quickly devolved into a lengthy enumeration of grievances against Biden and other political rivals. Trump's remarks came as national polls indicated a significant drop in public approval regarding his handling of the economy, with a recent NPR/PBS/Marist poll revealing that 57% of respondents disapproved of his economic management. The president opened his address with a bold statement. 11 months ago, I inherited a mess, and I'm fixing it, setting a tone that prioritized blame over constructive dialogue. Throughout the nearly 20-minute address, Trump repeatedly invoked Biden's name, attributing the ongoing issues of inflation, crime, healthcare, and immigration to the previous administration. This tactic drew sharp criticism, as many pointed out that these challenges have persisted during Trump's own tenure. Despite expectations that the speech might unveil new policy initiatives, Trump offered scant details, announcing only vague plans for housing policies and a warrior dividend for military personnel funded partially by tariff revenues. Critics were quick to highlight the lack of clarity regarding the funding and implementation of these proposals. Independent fact-checkers disputed Trump's claims about economic improvements, noting that inflation remained around 3%, contradicting his assertion of a significant decline. Senator Chris Murphy, a Democrat, emphasized that many Americans continue to struggle with basic needs such as healthcare and food, which Trump's administration often attributes to prior policies. Despite the pushback, Trump maintained that the economy had improved from worst to best under his leadership, a claim that remains highly contested. The response from the political landscape was swift and severe, with opponents labeling the address a partisan rant rather than a serious leadership moment. Critics argued that Trump's focus on blaming previous administrations served only to distract from the ongoing challenges facing the country. Commentators from various news outlets characterized the address as politically charged and reminiscent of a campaign rally, particularly with the upcoming 2026 midterm elections on the horizon. Analysis from major media organizations observed that the speech lacked the reflective tone expected from a year-end address, instead heavily emphasizing culture war issues alongside economic claims. The mixed public response to Trump's speech reflects a broader dissatisfaction with his performance on key issues, as evidenced by the NPR/PBS/Marist poll showing that only about one-third of U.S. adults approve of his economic management. Trump's year-end address exemplifies the current political climate, where an incumbent president deflects responsibility for ongoing policy challenges while projecting optimism about future gains. Whether this strategy will resonate with voters in the upcoming elections remains uncertain, as the political landscape continues to evolve. In the wake of Trump's address, late-night hosts took their shots at the president. Jimmy Kimmel humorously referred to the speech as a surprise primetime episode of The Worst Wing, mocking the timing and content of Trump's remarks. Kimmel quipped that had a few states voted differently, Trump might have been hosting a reality show instead. Stephen Colbert also weighed in, expressing disbelief at the need for an emergency national address when Trump claimed everything was going well. He likened it to a mother calling her son to say that his father was doing great, suggesting that it was an odd time for such an announcement. Seth Meyers chimed in on the White House's apparent damage control following candid interviews with Chief of Staff Susie Wiles, who made controversial remarks about Trump and his associates. As the political discourse heats up, the implications of Trump's year-end address and the public's reception of his claims will be crucial in shaping the narrative leading up to the midterm elections. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.